I'm still feeling kind of bad, but I'll record it anyway, see how it goes. Um, it's good. Bringing your left leg in first, possibly your less dominant side. Mixing this up. Rooting down, finding that upright pelvis that supports the spine. So if you need some folded support underneath your pelvis to sit on the floor, please give yourself that support and not letting our egos have too strong a presence in our existence as part of the yoga practice. And using props is a great example of letting yourself have help when it would benefit you. Please practice with care for your body and remember that vow of ahimsa, causing no harm. So you've got that full permission for your self-care. Start rotating your awareness inward, softening your eyes, slowing your breath, lining up your posture in a relaxed way so that your breath can flow easily. Sitting like a great tree in the midst of it all. Breathing in, bring your hands together in Anjali Mudra into the heart center. For the Om, breathing in. Om. Letting the sound and vibration of the Om and the breath continue. Beginning our asanas, poses, bringing the hands behind you. Release your legs out for heart lifting pose. Reposition the hands so they're comfortable up to the shoulders, lifting the chest, reaching through the tops of the feet, down centering the eyes. Exhale. And fold both legs over towards the left side into Z-sit. So separate them and come to the inseam of the back one and the outseam of the front one. Planting a hand behind and reaching up. Lifting up optional. And exhale, coming down. Sit up tall and turn a little towards your back leg. So a little turn. And release. Bring your legs over the other way. That means these less dominant hip patterns. You can have your knees more open or more folded in. Mermaid pose, the lifting arm, maybe the lifting hips. Spread your hands. Push into the ground. And exhale, ease yourself down. Sit up tall and turn towards your back leg a little bit. That steady rhythmic breath. 3, 4, and 5. Coming back to the center. Coming into a seated squat. One leg at a time. So keep one leg folded, bring the other into that one leg. Squat, hug around that leg with your arms and just try to consolidate a little bit. The other leg, hold in, plant your foot, use your hold to sit up tall. If you're going to stand up on that leg. One more breath. And release to right leg in first. Easy pose. Right ear towards the shoulder. Optional to use that hand as well. Dive the left arm behind your waist. Upper trapezius release for 1. Slowly breathing in. Breathing out for 2. Slowly breathing in. Breathing out for 3. 4. 5. Exhale completely and release to the other side. Leaning the ear towards the shoulder, staying with that. Optional to add on the other arm positions and breathing out 1, rooting down into your seat. We're using our core strength to sit here on the floor. Mm-hmm. And one more time. Breathing out and release. Back to heart lift pose. Bring your feet to the ground this time. Spread your hands. Think about lifting up or maybe lift up into that upside down table. Be kind. And release and come to downward facing table. Spread your hands around the tops of your feet. Start moving your hips from side to side. Give yourself a little bit more space, moving your hands forward a little bit so you can start to circle around in your table pose. And maybe that's just my proportion, so honor your own proportions. Give yourself space for that movement. So going towards your left hip, your left hand, your right hip. Notice which direction you're going. And switch. Movement is coming from the hips, bringing a little stillness between the front hip points. And then slowly stretch back into a child's pose, slowly, slowly. Walk both arms over to the right. Maybe stack your hands, bring your head down, 5 breaths, relaxing the belly, relaxing the pelvic floor. 360 breathing. One more time. And pull yourself up to table. Inhale, little extension. Exhale, cat spine, a little flexion. Tuck your tail, let your low back have a little length. And twice more. Cow and cat. Cow and cat. Bring your knees in if they're not hip distance, and bird dog, right leg, left arm. Other side. Looking down at the floor for a neutral neck. Use your glutes to help you lift that leg. One more time, reach and lift. And come down and sit back slowly for side reaching child's pose, other side. Exhaling for 1. Exhaling for 2. Stretching around your knees and ankles here. Learning to relax the core muscles. Exhaling one more time. Slowly inhale and come to cow. A little extension, breathing in, tuck your toes. Sit back for puppy, stretching the soles. Inhale, cow. Release the feet. Exhale, downward facing dog with lion's breath. Exhale through the mouth. Coming into the first downward facing dog of the week. Refine as needed. Hold steady. So the big sheets of fascia in the upper back, lengthening as you press into the floor with your hands. The lower body ones as you reach your heels downward. Thinking of hydrating those tissues by lengthening and moving them. One more deep breath. Release back to your knees. Untuck your toes and rise up to kneeling, shoulders back and down. Shoulder rolls a few times. And one more exaggerated forward, up, back, and down, neutral. Bring your left leg out, toes forward. Bring your right fingers behind your ear, grounding that back foot. And do a few rotations with your upper back, elbow towards the knee, getting nowhere close to that knee. Please do not crank on your body to get over there, but just move your upper back a few times as you balance. And one more. Light landing on the hands for the sit backs on the mat with the leg out, sitting back a few inches for one, and release. For two, and release. You can tuck your back toes under and see if that feels more steady. 3, so keep that toe tuck if it feels better. 4, coming back for the hold, sitting back to a nice degree, sustainable. Acknowledging the strength involved here. Only the effort needed. Breathing out. And release. Sweep that leg in. Rise up, shoulders back. Bring your other leg out, toes forward. Bring your fingers behind your ear. Inhale. Feel the foundation. And exhale, a light turn of the upper back. Inhale, open. Exhale, turn. 3, 4, 5. Light landing on the hands. Sitting back on the mat for 1. For 2. 3. 4. And 5. Coming back to hold for 5. Go back as far as it's interesting. Exhale. And inhale, release. Bring the leg back. Coming to downward dog again, this time for standing practice. So breathe in, extend your spine a bit. Breathe out through your mouth, lift your knees, press back, downward dog, lion's breath. Exhale for 2. Release broad shoulders, wrapping around towards your heart. Head is free, hanging down, looking back. One more. Just look up between your legs towards your navel so your neck is long. And take your gaze between your hands and shift forward to plank pose and press back to downward dog. Shift out to plank and dog. And 3 more. Moving from your hips, from your center. 4 and 5. Plank. 2, 3, 4, 5. Walk your feet to your hands. However far that goes, and then switch to your feet and stand up with the strength of your legs. Take your time, rise slowly, breathing in. When you're ready to breathe out, bring your arms down into mountain, slightly forward palms. Resist doing too much refining, just stand with your posture, arrive with your head up here now. Your amazing circulatory system. Ensuring that the blood flow continues to happen and release. Do a little shake out, a little clothing and hair preparations. Get yourself ready after that transition, and then do a little bounce and shake. And then gather your hands into your heart space and stand with firm legs, nice and centered. Exhale. What are you welcoming? The things that take care of you, the things that take care of the world, wide open. Grateful for the sun. 10 poses to express that gratitude. Breathing in, reaching up. Breathing out, hinge at your hips and slowly come forward towards your legs. These are slow breaths. Inhale, come halfway up your legs, inhaling. Bring your hands down, step back, and breathe out in plank pose. Lower your knees, move your pelvis forward, roll your shoulders back. Inhale, upward dog. Go back to puppy or downward dog and hold for 5 breaths. Exhale. 7 is back to the half lift, breathing in. 8 is folding towards the legs, breathing out. 9 is standing up with strong legs, reaching up. And 10 is coming back home to mountain pose. And stepping the feet easy and wide. Coming to standing back bend. So fingers down, come to the back of your pelvis. Feel that triangle-shaped sacrum bone between each half of your pelvis, and guide it forward. Gaze down as you lift your ribs. Stand with firm legs. Standing back bend, one more breath. And release. Standing twist. Reach your arms around towards the right, wrapping them around your body, gazing back. Please turn through the spine and the neck and the eyes. And let your arms come and wrap around your body in the other direction. Slow, deep breathing to release tension. Exhale. And coming back to center. Breathe in, gather loose fists in the center. Breathe out, turn your head to the right, throw the elbows behind you, spread your hands. Inhale. Exhale, other direction. Twice more on each side. Slow inhale, gather the reserves of calm. Exhale, release what you wish to release. Switch the stack. Over each way. Nice active legs, spreading feet. Feel the earth, feel the feet. Stepping to mountain pose at the front of your mat. Hinge and bend, coming down to Utkatasana. Reach your arms up along your ears and pull your elbows down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the right, crossover side bend, come up, bring your feet close or cross. Catch your wrists and come over, gazing towards the floor, softening the shoulders. Nice sense of moving from your low belly center in this one. Exhale, warrior A. Coming up, take that front leg, step it back with an angled step, bending the front knee, bringing the arms up, and bending your elbows so your hands come towards the back of your head. Forward bow into humble warrior. You can reach or interlace if you'd like to interlace your fingers. Exhale. Press the front leg straight as you come up, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Taking the interlace if you don't have it already. Reaching the hands back down towards the foot behind you. Relax your arms by bending your elbows, release your hands and step forward. Hinge and bend into Utkatasana. And repeat, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 3, 4, 5. Crossover side bend. Breathing out, coming in. Exhale one more time. Virabhadrasana A. Coming up, release your arms. Step back with that front leg. Bend your knee. Reach up. Bend your elbows. Breathe out and hold steady. Feeling both hands and feet here. Kind of out of range. Maybe you see your big toe. That's a good way of telling if your knees tracking towards your toes. You can see your big toe down there. Otherwise, out of sight. Humble warrior. Recommit to a nice open spreading foot on that front leg. Interlace with the opposite weave if you did the interlace here or want to add it in at this point. Nice determined press to straighten that leg and come up. Stretching the arms back, gazing down. Feel your active, firm legs. The muscles of the legs wrap around the bones of the legs. Exhale. Bend your elbows, release your hands, and step forward. Turning left on your mat, wide feet, turn towards the corners for Skandasana flow. Bend your left knee towards your toes and press and come up. And then your right and come up and let it flow side to side slowly. Establish, release. Establish, release. Using your glutes on the return. 3, 4, 4. Come in for the hold for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up, glute squeeze all the way up, and then track your knee on the other side. Hands where they work and supporting your pose. Feeling the strong thighs or holding the pelvis is nice too, or using the floor. 4, 5, press straight, wide parallel, slow forward fold. You can stay in the half lift form or move from your hips to fold towards the head coming towards the floor. Yogi's choice, hand position. Unifying the opposites. Head reaches down, belly draws up. Exhale one more time. Coming up to a half lift on the floor or on your legs. Bend your left knee towards your toes for lateral lunge. So stay with parallel feet and bend the knee. Put my hands up on my thighs or hold your waist. Press straight and come up and bend the other knee. Usually we don't do it from that fold. So you can come up higher if that's better for your body. Exhale, press the legs straight. Bring your feet in a little closer. Warrior B towards the front of your mat. Bend your knee, reach your arms, turn your head. Exhale for 1. Turn your palms up to soften things a little bit. Other side, palms down as you change sides. Establish warrior B. Then turn your palms up again. Release back to center. Goddess, bring your feet in a bit. Find that plie squat. Wrap the right arm underneath the left. Do some small figure eights with your elbows. You can dance the legs too, lifting the heels. Come down into the center and lift and lower the elbows a few times, a small amount. Star pose, open everything out. Inhale. And into the second side, wrap the shoulders, bend the knees. Little figure eights. Maybe dance the legs, lifting heels. Breathing out, come down into the center and just lift the elbows up and down a little bit. Breathe out. Breathe in, star, open everything out. And breathe out, release your arms. Parallel the feet. Triangle. Turn the right leg towards the front of the mat. Holding the pelvis and angling your back foot in so that you come over with a comfortable hips as you lean out to the side. Ground your bottom hand and reach up with your top one. All very strong stuff. Breathing out. Moving from your low belly center, come up and change triangle pose second side. Find the foundation. Add that lean to the side with a nice supportive base. Round and reach. Long neck. One more. Inhale up. Coming back to reverse warrior. So warrior B, adding the cow face arms. So that right arm comes to the hand behind the head. And then the back arm does the internal shoulder. So the back of your hand comes to your sacrum. And maybe they travel along your spine towards each other a little bit. You can add a little leaning back, gazing down. Extended side angle. The foundation is the same. Lean and reach. Exhale. Inhale up and over. Find your warrior B lunge. Bringing the left arm into the upper position and the right arm into the lower position. Maybe traveling the hands towards each other. No pressure on the neck. Maybe leaning back a little bit. And 5, and coming into the side angle, lean, take that top arm to the leg, reach the other one out along your ear and gaze at it. One more breath. Inhale up. Sorry. Coming back to the top of your mat. I just dislodged some stuff in my sinuses with all that. Choosing a one-leg pose. Yogi's choice, tree, warrior C, listing. All fine. 5 breaths, one leg. Play with it. And 5. Briefly recenter. And find the second side, whichever pose you are choosing to practice there. And return to the center. Breathe in and reach up. Breathe out, go back a little bit, standing back bend. Breathe in, reach up again. Take this nice length with you as you hinge and come forward slowly into an elbow catching. Maybe the knees are bending generously here. Low back stretching. Free movement, or just hold still, head down. Calming. 2 more exhales. Breathing out one more time. Lowering down into squat position, acknowledging that we'll have different needs here, different bodies. So you can sit on the floor and squat. You can stay up pretty high and work on a squat from up high, like that. Or you can come into the middle. So I need to widen my feet, lift my heels, do what you need to do to keep your knees and your body safe as you come into a squat of your choice. Just explore where your body needs to be with that and be present, be kind. Whether it's easy for you or hard for you, just try to be there in a neutral way. Grateful for everything your body is willing to do. Breathing out. Transition to seated if you're not already, and stretch out your legs. Lying back. Acknowledging that I did not take us to our backs early on as I usually do. And let's get onto our backs for a bit. Nice big reach along the floor. Bring your arms by your sides, pull your feet in. Doing the core activating breath into a nice sustainable bridge pose, breathing in through your nose. Slowly blow out through open lips, drawing tone into the pelvic floor and the side abdominal muscles, the up and down transverse abdominis. Keeping those things engaged as you lift up, center your head, get your shoulders down your back. So you're grounding your upper back nicely. Asking glutes and hamstrings to be strong here. Exhaling for 7. One more time with the candle breath. Recommitting to those tonings as you come down. Concentrate on keeping the tone of those muscle groups all the way down. And then relax that. Bring your feet a little wide and your inner legs together. Weave your fingers behind your skull, elbows wide, nice long neck here. The head gently lengthening away from the spine. A little inner leg squeeze. Exhale. Heels together, knees apart. Exhale through the mouth, candle breath here to provide a little internal muscular support to this pose. Also a frustration releasing pose. If there's anything that resonates. Exhale 6. Candle breath the next exhale. Giving yourself that internal support to release the legs. Release your hands and bring your knees to your chest. Bring them away and towards the chest. Rock side to side in your low back space. Pause. Cross your right knee over your left knee. And you can bring things in if your hips don't mind a little drawing inward energy. Maybe they wanted to stay where they are. You can also reach out towards your feet and bring the feet in towards the body. Feeling those outer lines of the legs here, cow face legs. You're in charge. How's your neck? Nice and long. Okay, to use pillow for this. And 5. Second side. Gomukhasana. Cross at the knees and fold your knees in and just work with what you've got here as far as your range allows you. Some things will come easier to your body than others, and that's okay. Maybe drawing the feet towards the hips on each side. Exhale. Release the legs up into the air, arms down, point your toes, and do some slow scissors with wide legs coming out. Nice tug on the inseams and then cross, open, cross. Add some ankle pumps. Bring your arms and legs up into the air and do slow circles, wrists and ankles. It's free form. And the other directions, so everything's nice and balanced. Pause and float. Exhale, rounding down into your low belly. Reach your right hand for your left foot and come back down. Left hand towards the right and down. You could take your hands behind and do that little lift and twist. Don't strain your neck. This really gets us to use our abdominal muscles and not our hip muscles because the hips are busy. One more each side. Back down and into happy baby. Exhale. Keep your right knee to your chest and stretch your left leg out all the way down onto the ground. Bring your knee across your body. Hook your toes behind your straight leg. Knee down, twist. Turn your head. Breathe into the shape. Exhale one more time. Returning to the center. Use your elbows and feet to recenter your spine and knee to chest on the other side. So switch the weave of your fingers, stretch out your leg, pointing the toes, and really reach the legs away from each other as you hug that knee in. Excuse me. One more breath. Exhale. Knee down, twist. Move into that. Transitions are important. Tuck, turn, reach, and then settle. Breathe slowly. Exhale one more time. Returning to the center, rocking up or coming up to one side. Stay safe. Going to explore these couple of seated poses that we've been working on recently. Did the neti pot, which I don't usually do because it puts too much water up in my sinuses. So I did the neti pot. Dealing with the neti pot residue, which is an Ayurvedic practice of rinsing the sinuses. Legs out, sitting up, maybe folded blanket. Starting with Ardha Matsyendrasana, half Lord of the Fishes. Bring the right leg in. You can decide if the bottom leg's going to stay stretched out or fold it in so your knee's facing forward. So you do the folded in knee if it works. Otherwise, you can leave it straight. Sit up tall, hold on to that straight leg, turn your spine, plant your hand behind you to stay tall. And you can hug that leg inward. 5 breaths here. Use that 360 breathing to find the breath here when you're constricting your belly a little bit in the pose. Exhale. Coming back to the center, sit tall. Widen that foot out a little bit. Reach both arms on the inside and come forward from your hips. Sliding out to the side and forward with the hands. Stop at any point and stay. So it's a great place to stay. Just starting to find that movement of the pose. If you want to start reaching across your shin and rotating your shoulders, bending your elbows, you can add the wrap. We're working in that direction. Head down, reach asana B. Another one of the sage poses. More from the hips and from the spine. Breathe out one more time. And inhale, release, and open up. Stretch your legs out in front for the other side. Ardha Matsyendrasana. So half Lord of the Fishes. Holding in. Sitting tall. Turning. Plant your hand. Hug your leg. We have the spinal twist along with that hip stretch as we bring that leg in, stretching the glutes and the outer hip. Determined strong breathing one more time. Sit up tall, breathe in. And breathe out, come back to center. Marichiasanas B variation. Coming inside, moving from your hip hinge, mount. If you're in front of your shin, bring your arm out there. Turn your palms up. Hinge your elbows. So you can come around behind. Head down. Like you're gonna stand on that foot. Another one leg squat. And 5. Breathing out. Follow the inhale. Coming up. Easy lean back. Stretch out your legs. Rock your hips side to side. And coming to sit for a little breath practice. You can sit in an easy pose or little thunderbolt where you sit on your heels or hero in between the heels. Be the foundation for your spine and your breath with your seat. Chandra Vedana Pranayama, the left channel breathing. You can use your mind or make it a little more noticeable, sealing the right side of your nose lightly at the top, just a little bit so that you close that passage lightly. Focusing the breath in the left channel. The other hand settling comfortably, or maybe taking a gesture like the thumb and index finger, non-separateness gesture. Nine, 10. Release the actions of the hands. Notice as you return the breath through both the quality of that practice. Time for rest. You can do a little flow with me on the way or just lie down from where you are. So since I'm sitting with my knees folded, straighten out my legs for a moment, breathing in a little length, breathing out a down dog or a puppy, and then lower and lie back into your resting pose. Maybe pulling the blanket on top or something cozy so that you stay warm and comfortable here as you receive. So the rest is much shorter than all the active part of the practice. So make it count just like the other poses and really get in there and embrace the quality of this pose. Just like you do with your warrior bee or whatever pose it is that feels so good when you're in the middle of practice. Come into this with that same open heartedness. See if you can find the joy in letting go and being conscious and resting. Let gratitude shine. From the strength, from the movement, this beautiful tradition, so many layers of possibility. Your life, this day. Sharing this alphabet of reminders of ways of embracing the season. Appreciate, build something, connect, do what is difficult, explore, forgive, gather, honor. Ignore the skeptics, just be. Know you are loved. Listen, make. Nourish body and soul. Observe, plant a seed, question, read, stretch, try something new, unplug, vote, wonder, express your gratitude, say yes to adventure, and get it MCs. A little lighthearted, but lots of nice truth there. I hope there are a few things that you can take away from that. And take a moment in your stillness, coming back home to your breath awareness, maybe taking hands to the torso. Everything you need is already inside of you. Sometimes we just need a reminder where to focus our energies, how to find our way. Give yourself a second wake up of the day, reaching your arms, breathing in, blinking and swallowing. Letting your stillness release. And sitting up, coming together to finish. Breathing in for the Om. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May peace and peace and peace be everywhere. Thank you.
Thank you, Blossom.
Thank you, Blossom.
You're welcome, Jenny and Lucy.
Thank you.
So great on this snowy day.
Yeah, good. Just got a little vigorous there in the standing stuff, but felt really good. Um, Glad to have you join us, Andrew, for your snow day. Have a good snow day. And Marcia, glad you were here too.
Thank you.
Keep feeling better.
Yeah, hope you feel better.
Yeah, there were a couple moments where I just lodged stuff in there. So if it wasn't
That's probably good. It sounds like you have what a couple of my friends had, and it was just a miserable, bad cold for like 2 weeks.
I know.
Far worse than anything they've had.
Yeah.
That's true for my friends too. And my brother-in-law and niece and her husband and 3-year-old are in Italy, and they've all been sick the entire time.
Oh,
I mean,
gosh.
it's been like around and around that, my niece and her family was getting better. And then my brother-in-law got sick 2 days after they got there. Now he's getting better. My niece has 102 fever. I mean, it's just
Ugh.
like, what you don't want to have happen on a vacation like that, especially with a 3-year-old. Oh my God. So anyway, my heart goes out to them. But take care of yourself, Blossom. So you don't know if you're going on Wednesday or not, or you are definitely.
I'm planning on going tomorrow and being there Wednesday. So unless, if it's too weather, otherwise I'm gonna go. So
I'm really watching the weather because my daughter's driving from Atlanta to Richmond today. And Richmond's getting 5 inches of snow until 6 tonight. And then it's going to be freezing all day tomorrow. So nothing's going to melt.
yeah,
So if you can go Wednesday or Thursday, it might be better to do those 2 days instead. I don't know. I don't know about what my daughter's going to do. I'm going to call friends in Durham right now and see.
I think it's worse to the south, Malika, is what I've seen. I mean, because even here, Culpeper and that area is not going to get it as badly as we are.
I've got a lot right now, and Richmond's going to have more. They're predicted to have more.
Yeah, well, since I'm on the east side of Charlottesville, I'll probably get more too. I mean, I've got over an inch right now, I think.
Oh, I've got more than that. I've got maybe 3 or more. What about you, Blossom?
well, it's continued to snow. It's still snowing.
Yeah, it's snowing really hard here.
I might just go next Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm just trying not to miss some of my weekends, and Fridays and Thursdays hard for me to miss. So I'm trying to go when it minimally impacts my life, my work schedule. So I might go next Tuesday and Wednesday. Yeah, I mean, I look out and there's definitely a few inches piling up. So
Yeah. And then with it not melting, that's the other part.
It is the hard part. You're
Yeah,
right.
it's really coming down here right now, but it's also blowing off the trees. But I've got, my steps were clear and there's at least 3 inches on them now. So,
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I'm supposed to go to my next class. I've got to figure that out. So I better go and figure that
Okay.
out.
Are you're gonna drive down the hill today?
Well, I don't think I'm going to.
Yeah.
But I was kind
Yeah.
of hoping to hear more from them about how Charlottesville was.
Yeah, okay. All
Stay
right, be
safe,
careful.
everybody.
Let
Be
us
safe.
know.
Stressful.
Maybe
I
see
don't
you
like-
on Wednesday, maybe not.
Yeah, it looks like I might be here Wednesday, so I'll send that invite early, especially if I'm not having class, I'll let you know tomorrow. Okay.
Okay,
Okay, thanks.
be careful, whatever you do.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And good luck to Shanti on her trip. I wish she
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna deal with that right now.
steady. So
Yeah.
steady.
Scary. Okay, bye.
Bye.